Hello there.
We'll be starting in just a minute. Cha.
Oop.
Cha.
Yes, if I close the window, that'll help you see the screen better for sure. Okay. I fixed it. I opened the window again.
All right, we good to go?
Yes.
Okay. Tio!
Hey, Celtic.
Hey, Estelle. What's up? Wait, forget it. I know just from how you're dressed. Today's bug catching is special, though.
So that tells me that she has a specific outfit she wears when she goes bug catching.
Yes.
I imagine it's a shirt, like a blouse kind of thing, with like bugs all over it.
I imagine camouflage because she doesn't want the bugs to see her. Even though she has bright red hair.
Do you think
Brown
Estelle
bread.
thinks about that though? At like 10?
True. Probably not. Anyways. But first, I need some fresh milk and fresh eggs. What in heaven's name do you need those for? Don't tell me you've suddenly developed an interest in cooking or something.
Maybe she has, Tio. Who are you to judge?
Bug of Legends? Yep. I'm trying to give Joshua the surprise of his life.
I think that's just a state of being for her, Celtic.
I'm not sure I'm following all of this. Let me try again. I guess you're trying to make some kind of aromatic capable of attracting that bug? Probably. Just whatever you do, promise not to get any of it on me, alright? There's epic music apparently goes.
I fixed it.
You fixed it?
I checked it and it seemed to be better.
I won't.
What is happening?
I don't know.
There we go. My overlay was freaking out there for a second.
I don't know if I believe you. Well, here's what you wanted. Oh, and one more thing before you go, Estelle. If you really see him as your little brother, you should start gradually opening up to him about the past. Try getting him to do the same with you, too. Maybe try talking to him about your mom. Yeah, I can do that. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing you need to sit and have a big serious discussion about, though. We're always gonna be together, so I think he'll get it eventually. Because we're family now! Well, I tried. That's a very you way to look at it, but I mean that in a good way. Thanks, Tio! Okay, Yay! I've got everything I need now. All I gotta do is head to the Mistwald and catch the Bug of Legends. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna blow your socks off.
You cannot eat the past, Celtic.
Wait a second. She's not gonna go there all by herself, is she?
Yes, Tio, she is.
And just what is this Bug of Legends thingy anyway?
No, you can't.
Maybe I'll stop by for a little bit.
You know what? You try that and tell me how it goes.
Stop getting sassy with Celtic.
I can't help it. This is how me and him talk. This is how we are in the Discord too. When we talk to each other in person. Am I Klaus?
Oh, that's me.
No, she's Klaus. That's right.
I have to get closer to the microphone from here, Klaus.
You just don't understand,
Oh.
Celtic.
If it isn't young Estelle, what are you doing here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Mayor.
Were you thinking of playing in the clock tower? The repairs were finally finished last month.
Yeah, I know.
The artisans of the town all put their heads together to try and make it as close to the original as possible. They tried to use as many of the original materials as they could too. So what do you think? It looks almost exactly like it did, didn't it?
So you're just a Harrigan. That makes sense.
I guess. I don't really remember it that well, though.
You know, looking at this clock tower fills me with a magical energy.
Is it determination?
It makes me feel like everyone in Roland. No, like everyone I've ever met, supporting this town and wishing it well.
No, Celtic. You do not get to eat with Strahd on Friday.
Thank you, Celtic. Thank you for the call out.
It does?
Unless you eat Strahd, then that was a lot of our problems. So, I mean, it's up to you.
I don't think he would taste very good.
I don't know.
I mean,
Sophie wants to eat Strahd.
not in that
Yes,
way.
It's been well established, yes.
Well, she says not anymore, but you know, it's Chris.
I don't believe her.
I don't believe the
Believes
player,
her.
not that I don't believe the character.
That's why this spot is really important to me. Sorry, I was half yawning.
Ah,
Oh.
I think I need a
gotcha.
little bit more than that, but maybe.
You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna go catch
He's
me
kind
the
of an
Bug
old
of
man, so
Legends.
probably pretty rubbery.
Pardon? Estelle?
Full speed ahead!
Whatever was that about?
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the fact that you've thought this through. I'm concerned that Celtic has thought this through.
Well, he wants to eat everything, so.
Fair.
This is true.
He said he ate his past and now he doesn't know who he is. I was like, oh, so you're just Harrigan.
Ah! I can smell the scent of my prey. Somewhere around here should be good.
I cannot imagine this concoction that she's created smells very good.
I'm going with this one. It's just screaming, pick me! La, la, la. And done.
I've made bug traps with like molasses and beer and yeast. It don't smell very good.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. I mean, presumably raw eggs, milk, and coffee beans.
It would smell good at first, and then it would smell bad very quickly afterwards.
Yeah.
Today's the day Joshua loves bugs. I mean, this bug is legendary. He's in for the shock of his life.
Oh, he's in for something.
Like I know keto will do like coffee with like cream and like an egg that you blended together and drink that for like a drink.
More coffee with butter, and it's not very good.
But like, it doesn't sound good.
Oh my god, that definitely is a bug of legends.
Thank you for everything.
I'm assuming this is Estelle.
I assume.
Sounded like Estelle. Something happened to her? No, it might not have. Estelle, she probably just tripped. But no, whatever may or may not have happened to her, it's got nothing to do with me anymore. She's got nothing to do with me anymore.
That's what you think, Joshua.
Damn it! Where did he pull his swords from?
You know.
This is mine. You can't have it.
Like, I don't, like, on their body, fine. Like, it's sprites, I can forgive that. What I want to know is, why did Cassius have them in a place he could get to?
Mm.
Go away.
I mean, I guess it's because he technically told him he could leave.
Yeah, probably.
He also
But,
knows
like-
Joshua could use them very well, so.
Yeah. I don't know. Cassius has interesting thought processes. And yet somehow he's still a great father. For all intents and purposes. He has his downfalls. But like, he's not a bad dad. He has good intentions, at least.
Shoo! Shoo! Don't come any closer. Are you listening to me?
Damn. What?
Get behind me.
What the fuck?
That's oh,
Is Evil Eye
what's-
or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, evil
Not
eye
Evil
skill.
Something else. He's got a different one that's very similar.
Yeah, I'll have to look at his skills to know what it is, but I know which one that is. I just can't think of it. It's not as much as I can do with my current stamina.
They ran away. Joshua?
What is wrong with you?
Huh?
Just oblivious. What are you even doing this far in a place that's dangerous? Did you even stop to think what might happen?
Emotional damage!
You're not wrong. You're a child. Don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. Why do you never stop to think before diving headfirst in anything? For once in your life, try and look before you leap. Otherwise...
Joshua. You came at just the right time.
It's not funny. I hadn't...
Look at this.
Just completely oblivious to the danger she was in.
Jesus.
Look, I finally caught one. This is it. This is the bug of legends.
What? It's huge.
Isn't it cool? Joshua? If something bad happened to you in the past, but you don't want to talk about it, then I'm not going to force you to. I'll just wait until you feel ready to talk about it with me.
Yes, it is gigantic. But no, it's the second one.
It's a rhino beetle, I believe.
I believe you're right.
Till then, I'll be right here by your side, waiting. The other thing I'll do is give you this bug, so cheer up, okay?
You're telling me that bug's somehow legendary? 'Cause I don't see what's so impressive about it.
What? But it's huge! This is the most awesome bug in the entire world!
Nope, not in the slightest.
You just wait! I'll find a bug that'll amaze you, even if I have to search forever and ever! So you just wait right here!
You amaze me more than any bug ever will.
And that's when his crush started.
Yep, and at that moment, he realized that this was the girl he fell for. Such a strange girl. It was then that I made a promise to myself. It was for my own good, no one else's. The only condition by which I could permit something as unnatural as me to be allowed to live in this peaceful world. Doing so was the most cowardly thing I could have possibly done. But I hope you can forgive me. I was more concerned about that than about continuing to deceive myself. On the final day,
Dawn of the final day.
24 hours
Da,
remain.
da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da. I can play that.
You can-
I started to learn it before I took a break from the ocarina. I do
Alright.
intend to pick it back up though.
Wow, I can't believe how many people came to see us off. Thanks for coming. It means a lot that you came to be here with us. So, as I think you all know, Joshua and I are going to be away from Liberal for a while.
We'll be traveling around the continent doing our bracer work for the various guilds in the countries we visit. Might be away for quite some time, too. Right now, we intend to travel across basically the whole continent. But one day, we will come back here to Roland, we promise.
Yeah, we will. We'll make sure we've grown so much that you won't be able to believe your eyes when we come back, too.
I still can't believe you decided all this on your own without ever consulting your loving papa.
Oh, didn't they?
They did not. That made taking time off to come see them a real pain. Let me tell you. Sorry about that, Dad. We realized we didn't give you much notice with this.
It's something we discussed seriously, though. Hopefully you'll be able to believe what we're doing is for the best.
As long as you've given serious thought to what you're doing, you have my support. So go out there and do what you want to do. I'll always be right here waiting for you.
Good to hear.
Thanks, Dad.
You're both veteran bracers at this point, so I'm sure you don't need much in the way of advice. Instead, I'll keep this simple. From now on, it'll be up to you to decide what you need to learn and what you need to know. Focus on improving your powers of discernment. That's all I'll say.
We'll be sure to take it to heart.
Life as a bracer is very different in other countries compared to how it is here, as I'm sure you're about to find out. But the fundamentals are the same. Just do as we taught you here, and I'm sure you'll do just fine. Thanks. I'm sure all we were taught will come in handy if we ever find ourselves in a bind.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to handle anything you find yourselves up against. We taught you ourselves, after all. Follow your hearts with your heads held high. You'll be just fine.
That means a lot to us. I can't thank you enough for all you've taught us over the years. And I'm sure it will keep coming handy in the future.
For real! We really owe you two.
Oh, there's no need to thank me. I've just done what I always can as your big sister.
Who is Stella?
That was the.
You were Stella.
No, I'm the.
Was
yeah,
that
I'm Stella. She's the southern general store lady.
Okay.
I believe she was the skunk in Over the Hedge.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
Also that. Wow, that's a callback to a movie I don't think I've seen in like 10 plus years.
The only reason I really know that is because the scene of the cat when she runs away and he's just sort of going yelling, Stella! It's like the cutest funny thing.
Interesting.
That's I think I've seen that movie
I'm a
once
cat,
and it was
I'm
probably
a
10
cat.
years ago. Hold on, I gotta figure this voice
I've not
out.
seen that movie.
It's it's one of those that definitely did not have the best reception, but God, the memes from it, the meme material.
It was one of those that became more of a, I guess you could call it a cult classic after, like years later.
Several years after. I enjoyed it the first time I watched it, so.
Yeah, I think I've only seen it like once or twice.
But I like it a cookie.
But I like the cookie.
Yeah, that's Cookie's junk, but I like it a cookie.
Oh my gosh.
I must live under a rock. It's okay.
We'll add it to our list of things to watch at some point.
Okay.
It's one that's just, it's worth seeing at least once, in my opinion.
It's the only movie where you will see an ADHD squirrel drink an energy drink and just go so fast, everything's slow.
Yeah.
It's better than all the Quicksilver scenes in all the X-Men movies. Better than all of those combined.
It's absolutely a reference to them, and it's better.
Alright. I think I figured out her voice again. Don't drink or eat anything that seems funny while you're away, Estelle. Make sure you brush your teeth before bed too, and that you don't get so caught up in your work you forget to shower. Hey.
All right, Zan.
I'm guessing is that a dude? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm assuming probably
Yeah,
her
haircut,
husband.
Questionable, but
He's got a mustache, so.
easy now, Estella. She's not a child anymore, you know. She knows how to take care of herself.
I hope she can, because if you don't look after yourself, Estelle, I'll be shoving them in your dreams. The scary part is, I wouldn't put it past you to find a way to do that.
Don't worry. That really won't be necessary.
No,
I
Sneakers
swear.
guy is a different guy, so his name starts with an R.
You take good care of her too, Joshua.
I mean, she could just talk to Luciola. If you can find her.
And remember, there's always a job available for you at my shop if you want it. So come back safely, you hear?
I will. Please take care of yourselves while we're away.
This is Alyssa.
Yes, and a more adult Alyssa, not
Yeah.
child.
I don't want you to go, Estelle. You won't forget about me, will you?
Come on now. Stop crying. Of course I won't. When we've settled in at wherever we end up next, we'll write to you right away, okay? Look after Alyssa while I'm away, okay, Tio? I will. You make sure not to let Joshua get away while you're out of the country too, okay?
What?
Duly noted.
Who was Will? He was one of the 3 kids. Call back to the first game.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh
looking.
god.
I'm looking.
Which
Wait,
kids?
Which one?
The
was
ones
you
that
and
we
which
had
one
to
was
we had
me?
to find throughout the town because they ran. They were all playing, and one of them got lost, and so we had to like help the 2 kids track down the 3rd. And then they wanted to go to the tower, so we had to go rescue them from the tower.
Dude, the only kids I remember are the ones from the orphanage.
No, this was like
before. This was
super
before
early
you
first
got in there.
game.
Yeah.
Like this is shortly
was
after
before
you
we
and
went
D
into
joined
you.
us.
Well, it's either me or Ghost.
Yeah, this might be pre U and D.
I don't think I know anything what you're talking about.
It's not on the list, so go for it.
So
Ghost.
it's early us.
I'll take Will and you take the other one.
Or Mira.
I think the other. Okay, that works. That works.
Do you two really have to go? I don't remember share.
I don't either.
Someone take it.
Joshua.
You have friends? We do have. Oh, that's the
Yeah,
twins.
The husband and wife.
It's the 2.
Yeah.
It's the twins.
Oh, so that is pre you 2.
This
That
is
was.
this is the father, yeah.
Yeah. So this is Xander. This was you.
No, I'm the wife. You are the husband.
Oh, that's right.
From last
Yes.
session, yeah, you're the
From the last session.
father.
What voice did I give him though? These
It's
one-off
been a
characters, I
whole
forget their.
session.
I know, but these one-off characters, I forget their voices very
Just
quickly.
give him a voice, though.
Oh, look at that! You got the twins crime buckets now too.
No surprise this would be so hard on them. You've been looking after them since they were babies. Of course they'll miss you.
I've got tons of great memories with them to keep me company while we're away, thankfully.
It's probably going to be a while before we can see any of you again. We'll never leave our thoughts. Promise.
I'm gonna miss you!
The Bose-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship at this time. Oh dear, looks like we're out of time.
Well then, take care of yourselves.
We will.
You too, sir. Joshua. Have you made up your mind then? I have. I want to be Joshua Bright, after all. I know the name distinction might not be a big deal in the eyes of others, but it is for me. It's part of me taking the first and most difficult step on this journey. Part of making choices only I can make for myself. By the time I come back home, I want to have the strength to proudly declare living the rest of my life alongside you, Estelle, and everyone in Roland. Even after taking that first difficult step, it's not like I can guarantee it'll get any easier. Maybe on some days it'll be so hard that I'll want to give up. Right now though, I'm more than happy to go out there and find my own path to walk. If I can do that, I can finally feel like I'm working towards becoming the person I want to be. Very well then. That's the kind of positive attitude I wanted to see. It suits you.
Attitude?
Yep.
Attitude.
Yep. Thanks. That's the best compliment you could have possibly given me.
I swear, what is it with the men in our family? Would it kill the two of you to talk so that the rest of us can understand what you're saying? But whatever. Come on, Joshua, get on board or you'll be left behind.
Trust me, you don't want to deal with airliners more than you have to. I'm coming.
Well, see you around. Luke, this one's you, go.
Estelle! Will you come back here next? I'm gonna be a bracer like you. I am.
Now that I want to see.
It's a good thing you've remembered that you have that Celtic.
Oh my god, it's Celtic.
Okay, Celtic. Well, you're welcome for reminding you.
You don't think I can do it, do you? I'm serious. By the time you get back, I'll be a bracer, I swear.
I think I want to become one too. So,
Don't worry, we'll be back. We promise.
I can't wait to work you two to the ground as co-workers. I'll be counting on you to have my back.
After me! It's after me! No, please! No!
Wrong one. Wrong button.
What?
That took a turn.
So much for having your bag. That sounds not like a good thing, apparently.
It's after
It's
me.
after me. Please, no,
Oh no,
please.
my coworkers! Me.
Anyways. I can't wait to work you two to the ground. I've read this already. Next line, please. Broken. This is a ghost broken.
I got it.
You good?
He's still going.
Yeah, he is.
It's still carrying on.
Can we have a redemption for breathe? For the love of God, breathe!
Oh my god.
Now you know how it feels when I break this bad, Ghost.
We'll have to give him an example of how to breathe. Here you go. This will teach you. Ghost, there you go. Phasmophobia, ghost breathing. This is showing you
That's
how
how
to
you
breathe, Ghost.
Man, that one got him good, guys.
Yeah, really.
Are you good?
Once I catch my breath.
We've been telling you that for a while now.
I couldn't though. Oh, I was in one of the laughing fits where I couldn't catch a breath long enough to just get back laughing again. Like that was all I could do. Oh.
No.
And
You don't say.
Just as I started getting my breath back, you know, did the dumb waste, and I lost it all over again.
It was a good one.
That was a good redeem. Good redeem.
Good
Good redeem.
Good job.
I think I'm good now. Okay, okay.
Are you?
Oh yes, I was crying. My eyes were watering. My nose was running. I couldn't breathe. Oh, that was a good laugh. Oh. Okay. Oh.
So don't let us down, okay?
I want. That's Luke. That was mine. You're Pat.
No. Okay.
Yeah, he's Luke,
Fine,
your
whatever.
Pat.
Never forget that there's always a home for you here. No matter how long you're away, that will never change. We won't.
Thanks, Dad.
We'll see you
We'll
later.
see you later.
Oh. I was getting like, I couldn't breathe, and it was just, I was getting like hot, and so I was like fogging my glasses over, and oh, that was a laugh. Oh. You'll notice the name of the chapter that just popped up on screen if you saw it. I don't know if you guys saw the achievement, just no, that popped up in the corner.
No, 'cause our faces are in the way.
Yeah. And the achievement is honeymoon.
Aww.
Aww.
Alright, I'm saving this here, not because we're ending yet, just because I want to save it so I don't have to go back through it again. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have Star Door 14, and that's it.
This is another
I
long
think so.
story one.
The Star Doors I don't believe are long stories.
Because that was 4, right?
Yes.
For the moon door, yeah. Yep, we just need 14 now.
Together now.
Let me look at what 14 entails. Doesn't tell me. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Oh, hey, this is convenient. Oh, yes. So this is a long one and an incredibly big story part.
Hmm.
Because this basically talks about and lays out what Ouroboros is planning.
Oh.
And it's a huge setup for the Cold Steel saga. So I'm going to suggest we actually just do a very short session here, because this, I have a feeling, could be a very long one, and it does not appear to have breaks. I'm not seeing any sort of being able to move around places or anything like that. It looks like it's entirely just one long cutscene. So unless you guys are willing to go a little later tonight, I suggest we end here.
I mean, I'm off tomorrow. It's up to you guys.
Xander, Mira?
How long are we looking at?
I do not know. Let me see if I can find. Give me a second here. Let me look and see. There was a person that I kind of watched do some of the Star Doors. Let me see if I can find their channel again to see. They were the ones I was able to gauge the one that we just did off of, just because I was able to see how long there was. So let me look at my YouTube history. Okay. Okay. According to this video, it's actually significantly shorter than the door we just did. It seems to be
Okay.
closer in line to the Gambler Jack door.
Okay, then I think we can push for it tonight. What about you, Xander?
That works.
Okay. It's gonna be a lot of me talking to myself,
Okay.
which is fine.
Excellent.
Do you have enough breath left in yourself today
yes.
for that? Are you sure?
Yes. Xander, be prepared with Walter's voice. Because I know that takes a little tinkering on your
the
end.
demon voice.
Yep,
Yeah.
I know that takes a little tinkering of things on your end, so.
I remember which voice it was.
I'm going to bring
demonic.
the main character.
Yeah, I have 2 buttons. Let me see. This one?
Let's
Is it this
go.
one?
It was lower than that.
It was quite evil.
That one.
That
sounds
one.
Closer.
A little bit darker. I think maybe you just made your voice a little darker, not the box.
Yeah, I think I probably just in general talked deeper.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring the main hero
I just
squad.
remember
Even
whether
though
it was demon or it was god. I have 2 voices. One's called demon. One's called god.
it's
Oh,
fair.
okay.
They're pretty much the exact same voice.
Starter 14. The last of the Star Doors. All is one and one is all. All begins with one, and in the end, it returns to one. You have released all the other doors. Shall this door open? I like how it cleanly breaks around those lines, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it just divides itself like a
Fault
pizza.
lines.
Yeah, but fault lines normally aren't that perfectly straight.
Well, this one's man-made.
True. True. It is kind of sad to see something this cool just break to pieces.
Yeah.
This is a really cool place. I like the architecture and the concept behind it. Like all the technology and all those things. Those were cool. You have to look cool going through all the debris.
Mm-hmm.
You know, could have flown out and around the whole thing, but no, we have to dodge all the debris to look cool.
You skipped a line.
No, they were just dots.
Oh.
Don't just stare there. Say something.
There's a little bit of an echo to it for some reason. But
Yeah, less echo. Right range, less echo.
I don't know why it's echoing though, because I don't have an echo on.
I don't know, but it was definitely
Weird.
echoing. Weird.
There's always reverb, but there's no echo. So
Oh,
maybe
maybe
turn on the
reverb then. Maybe turn the reverb
Maybe
just a
it's
little
the
bit
reverb.
down.
I'll turn it down a little bit. Let's see what happens.
Why should I be the one to break the silence? Words have no meaning in the face of such a splenderous? Is that? Yeah.
Splendorous.
Yep, Splendor.
For some reason,
Splendorous.
my brain was like, what is this word? The face of such a splendorous sight. All there is for us to do is to be overwhelmed and awed by the spectacle before us.
Yeah, we still haven't come back either.
That's
A
better.
little less reverb if you can.
Kind of crummy ending to this whole shit, huh?
Ren left the city and has since departed this region. Isiola is missing, but no good can come from us fretting for her safety.
Oh, no worries on that front. Just think it'd be a waste for a woman like her to die so early.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Welcome, Diamana.
Raiders!
Welcome,
Wow,
welcome.
What a party. What a
I
raiding
know.
party.
We're just getting all the party. Welcome, welcome. How was Final Fantasy 14 again? What's up, Filbert? Thank you.
And you know, I was hoping she didn't lose her life for nothing.
We are currently voice acting. Good to see you two. We're finishing up Star Door 14, and then we can move to the final chapter. Huh. I quite agree. As for Louvet, I fear the odds of him making it out alive are non-existent.
Yeah. Damn it. If I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have finally made him fight me. He was always finding excuses to get out of it.
Well, unlike us, he had a clear and specific purpose for taking part in all of this. And it looks like he may well have been able to achieve it at all. At that, I can't read. Though he may have met his end, I have an inkling that he, at least, is satisfied by the ending to his story.
Yeah. I have to believe it's all over.
Ah! I get to be Gilbert! What? What's happening? I thought we were gonna use that floating city to rule the world. Then we were gonna use it to rule the world. The whole continent! Why is this happening? This wasn't supposed to happen! Wait. Did anyone ever actually say we were gonna do that? Or was I just thinking that on my own? I was, wasn't I? Ah!
Oh my gosh.
I hate my life. All I seem to do is get humiliated with them and then abused by Lord Campbell lately. And then on top of it all, this happens. What have I been doing? He is so much stupid fun to voice. I simultaneously love him and hate him. He's so whiny that it's so annoying.
Lord Campanella.
I'm relieved to see you're well, sir.
the same to you fine gentlemen. I'm thoroughly impressed with your work ethic. It takes guts to dedicate yourselves to your duty even at a time like this. You should see what's happening outside. It's a sight to see, you know. All the mirror in the world couldn't buy you tickets to a show this incredible. You're not too late to check out the show if you head out now. Why not go take a peek? I won't tattle.
We couldn't possibly.
We wouldn't dream of abandoning our post without permission.
I suppose you wouldn't have the training you've been through. Well, no matter. Now, mind letting me inside. I've got something I need to take care of in the sanctuary, you see.
Sir?
But we've been ordered not to let anyone inside without the professor's permission. Even you, Lord Campanella.
He's as dead as you'll be if you won't let me through. I don't even think I got a dead man's permission now, can I?
What?
But that's not possible.
Oh dear, is my word worth that little to you? I'm hurt. Maybe I should have a little fun with you like I always do with darling Gilbert. That might make you a little more inclined to have more faith in me.
We weren't...
We never once doubted your word, so you need not trouble yourself on our behalf.
That's lovely to hear. Well then, why don't you go outside and watch the show like I suggested? You're under no obligation to guard this place now that the man who's ordered you to do so is no more.
Gladly, sir.
Good luck with your business, sir.
May have served their purpose now, but it seems so terrible ways to steal their memories and toss them out like garbage. Maybe I should just put them under my command. Even all the noise going on outside can't reach this far inside the ship by the looks of it. Just as well I couldn't fulfill my role otherwise. Requesting access. I, Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. Hereby request access to the celestial globe in place of the third Anguis, George Weisman.
He was the third.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the celestial globe.
Is
Now,
this like a Siri voice?
No. So, this is the, if I remember correctly, this is the Grand Master. We do not have a canonical one way or the other if they are a male or female as of this point in the story. What I will say is that this particular door was made into an audio CD at one point, and they used a female to be the Grand Master's voice. So if one of you two lovely ladies would want to be the Grand Master, it would be fine. Or if you would rather have Xander do it, it would also be fine as well. There is not at this point in time of the series, there has not been a canonical one way or the other as to who the Grandmaster is.
Well, do you want it or should I?
Is there like a voice type to do for this?
I have never seen, or I've never listened to the drama CD, so I do not know. All we do know at this point in the series is that they are a relatively calm and kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they have that kind of like just always a calm state despite what is happening. They're just constantly talking a very calm, direct voice.
I can do an unhinged calm, or do you want to do an unhinged calm?
I don't know. I'm pretty good at unhinged calm as well. So
It's not really. I mean, I guess it could be unhinged, but it's almost like that. It's almost like that villain who knows. Yeah.
I say unhinged like they're smiling the whole time, like,
right.
Welcome to my home.
No, it's not even that. Like, it's not a creepy calm. They are just naturally incredibly calm.
I don't know. This line seems pretty creepy.
Well, no, they're waiting for his report.
Still creepy.
Because it's also not just the Grand Master in this room.
I can do it if it.
It's that's a good way of putting it. So it's like, it feels like they're always in control. Like they know what is happening. They're always calm about it. Nothing is surprising to them.
Okay. We've been waiting for you.
Already here, I see. You'll notice the numbers.
3 is marked out.
Mm-hmm. Let me check. I need to actually check because the Anguisses do have the proper are like proper people that we have met. We have met the majority of them, I believe. It is the 5th Anguis is occupied by someone with a voice who is similar to an older man. Not old man, just a more mature male.
Xander.
Kind of like a what? Oh, Gladys voice.
Yeah, that was the Grandmaster voice that they're talking about.
I certainly never envisioned that the faceless would perish.
The 2nd Anguis is a female voice. She is approximately late 20s, early 30s. So she has a kind of a youngish voice. It's not... She has a fairly light tone to her. Not like airy or anything, but she's like not peppy, but she's not like downtrodden or plain. She has kind of a lift to her voice to a degree.
Okay. Poor thing. All the trouble he caused his old friends finally caught up with him.
I think that's probably close enough that's close enough at this point. Given the timeline, it's probably pretty close.
So, how exactly did he die? I'm simply dying to know.
She's not quite that happy about dying. But yes.
I'm still going to do it.
That's fine. Oh, I wish you could have seen it. The poor fellow was turned completely to salt, from the top of his head to the tips of his toes. It all came crumbling down into itty-bitty pieces.
Oh my, what a chilling way to go. I do wish I could have been there to witness it for myself.
The sixth Anguis. He is an old man. Well, he has the voice
Your
of an old
turn.
man. He's not super old.
Your old man voice. Go.
So he fell victim to the result of that singularity in North Ambria, did he? Ah, I would have loved to have seen the real thing when it first happened. The fourth is middle-aged man. He is I guess he's not really cocky. He's just kind of he's not cocky, but he's full of himself, if that makes sense. But he also has the capability to back it up. So, it's fitting. Oh, let's see. Xander, do you want him or should I?
Either way is fine.
Why don't you take him since I'm doing a lot of Campanella? I'll let you have some more of these. And we'll just have to remember who is who, though, because when these people come up in story,
I'll
we'll
write it
need
down.
That's
Yeah.
what we
Yes.
got. That's what we got D for that.
Yep,
Yeah.
because we'll need to know who they voice.
When I do my reviewing and clipping, I'll write it down.
Yeah.
Would have seen that coming. That guy never seemed to let his guard down even for a second.
Back to the older man again.
I imagine it was the work of a Dominion. Almost certainly the fifth, the position everyone previously believed to be vacant. Oh, right. Guess that explains why he screwed up. So what's the fifth Dominion's name then?
Evan Graham. He calls himself the Heretic Hunter, and he studied under the one and only Carnelia. Seemed like a real riot, too. Twisted in all the right places.
He studied under Carnelia now. Now I'm even more interested in him.
You've got to be kidding me, Abyss.
Hmm.
After how into Leonhardt you were, you're not even gonna mourn his loss for more than a second before setting your eyes on a new guy?
Oh my, you've got me all wrong. I assure you that I'm mourning Leon's death in my own way. He's not a man I'll likely ever forget, especially as I could never get him to show even the slightest hint of interest in me to the very end.
This is the seventh Anguis. This is another female character. She has a slightly lower voice and is fairly stern and direct.
Okay. Indeed. He truly was a skilled swordsman. His loss we keenly felt.
That is far more accurate of a cadence than you could imagine being put a thing. Old man again, or older man.
He was the only one among the enforcers who was able to cross blades with you, I believe.
Certainly of those I have fought against. I often asked him to humor me with my training. I always felt as though there was a chance he may surpass me as a swordsman one day. it makes knowing he lost his life before having a chance that much more difficult to bear.
In my opinion, the loss of the Blade Lord isn't all that significant when you look at the bigger picture. A tiny, predictable loss in our overall combat capabilities. Now, the loss of the Angel of Slaughter will have much more of a long-term impact.
Oh, the chick with the scythe. I wonder if she'll come back in the end. She seemed pretty confused.
And this is the unknown man. Or actually, no, we haven't seen this guy,
I
have we?
don't think I've seen
No,
one.
we
Cause
haven't.
Yeah, so this is an
five.
unknown person that we don't know. It is a man. I'll do him since Andrew's already got two guys. That's a decision for her and her alone to make. We may be above them in the Ouroboros hierarchy, but that doesn't give us the right to order them around. That is the way of the society. But still, Professor, all of us here are well aware of the importance of the Gordius series. But this is a law decided by the Grand Master. Surely you are aware of what that means.
You only need to look at Weissman's obsession with that black-haired boy to see what can come from being too fixated on someone.
Indeed, that very obsession proved to be his undoing. Isn't that right, Campanella? You could definitely argue it was one... Oh, hold on, I gotta get his voice again.
Whoops.
My voice, got stuck in my throat, and I didn't flip into the head voice. You could definitely argue it was one of the factors that led to his failure, yes. Evan seemed like he was trying to use it to his advantage, too. Alright. I'll drop the issue. But you know that as long as the 13 factories are in my care, the Gordius series will be of unparalleled importance to me. I'll be keeping an eye on her from here on to observe how well the one she has is functioning. Certainly, we'll leave that to you. I believed we've talked for long enough. The time has come for the Grand Master's advent.
Is that so?
How thrilling.
Fancy. I see you all have gathered.
Yes, Grand Master. With the exception of the third Anguis, all are present and accounted for.
Very good. You deserve my thanks for observing all that transpired as my representative, Campanella.
I'm pleased to hear as much, Grand Master. I imagine you were all already aware of what transpired during the Gospel Plan, even without me relaying the details. Allow me to fulfill my most important duty.
Oh my.
So that's...
That's the Oreo?
Thank you. If only the price we paid to obtain it weren't so great. Weissman, Leonhardt. To say nothing of the countless other sacrifices, both human and otherwise, that arose through this plan. I and I alone bear responsibility for each and every one of them.
That is simply not true.
That's me also.
Yes.
Please, do not place the burden of blame upon yourself. The Faceless alone was at fault for his death.
But if anyone should take the blame, it's we Anguis who chose to overlook his behavior rather than steer him back on the right track.
No, I have expected that this is what would happen. Yet I chose to leave all the decisions in his hands. I did so because I believed that to be necessary for this world, but nonetheless, the blame is unequivocally mine.
Oh, Grandmaster.
Why must you blame yourself so? There will be, inevitably, a reaction to what has happened in time. But I imagine the Church will act regarding that. Let us leave the matter to them.
As you wish. Haha, I must admit that my curiosity is piqued, but it shall be as you desire.
In that case, what should all of us do now?
The bells in the west have rang, and the first pact applies no more. I hereby proclaim the completion of the first phase of the Orpheus final plan, the Gospel plan, and the initiation of its second phase, the Phantasmal Blaze plan.
Very well.
Leave everything to us.
We, your loyal Anguis.
In accordance with your wishes.
I'll now fully devote ourselves to the execution of your plan. It's time for the Phantasmal Blaze plan to begin, huh? Stage is set. At the very least, it's going to utterly dwarf the Gospel plan in terms of both quality and scale. Things are finally about to get interesting. By the way, I might be the last person you want to hear this from, but would you mind stopping the whole peeping in thing, mysterious stranger?
Not breaking the fourth wall.
Yes.
Hey, Campanella, mind your business.
But I like it, the peeping.
Yes. Campanella gets to break the fourth wall. Alright. That actually didn't take that long.
Nah, that's actually pretty good.
But with that, that is the last of the star doors. The last
Woo!
of the sun doors and the last of the moon doors. I'm going
We
to
did it.
double check. Complete all moon. Complete all... Yes. Sunny day. Complete all sun. Complete all moon. Complete all star. We have officially completed all of the side stories. Portrayal. Or all of the main side stories.
Boo, 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 boo.
For
Yeah.
Trails in the
Achievement
Sky
get.
the Third. Which means the next time we play, we will be starting the final dungeon and the final chapter.
Woo!
We finally
Woo!
wrap up the Sky trilogy. Be able to move on to Crossbell duology, putting us that much closer to the ending. We will officially be a third of the way through the series after this. Hey, I told you guys when we started this was a long series. You guys are free to back out at any time if you want to. I'm not going to hold anybody hostage.
Alright, well, that being said, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yep, I'm going to end my stream.
Goodbye, stream!
Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. No matter. Have a good night. Hey Celtic. The rest of chat. I appreciate you guys sticking around, hanging out. Those of you that came in from raids and whatnot, thank you guys for hanging out here. I appreciate all of you, lurkers, non-lurkers, everybody. We will be back. Maybe tomorrow. I think tomorrow night I might be doing a collab with Niall. And one other person. I cannot for the life of me think of who it is off the top of my head, which is bad. I got invited to the collab, so I don't remember who it is. And somebody that he already had a collab with, and they added me in if I wanted to join. So I will potentially be joining that collab, at least for a little bit. I don't know if I'll be there the whole time, but we're doing that tomorrow, and then Strahd on Friday. So, speaking of Niall, we're gonna go right out to him. Go say hi. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.